Hi, I'm Rebecca, and today I'm going to talk to you about using positive language. If your toddler doesn't want to potty train, or do anything else for that matter, you're starting from a difficult place. Toddlers are strong-willed and cannot be forced, so you will need them to want to cooperate with you in order for potty training to work well for you both. Using positive language can really help you with this. The power of words is undeniable. So what do we mean by positive language? Okay, it's about understanding that negatives are harder for children to understand and process than positives. So saying things that start with words like don't have less impact than saying what you want to happen. Their brain hears wet your pants when what you mean is don't wet them. So you will need to get used to the habit of it. It's almost like a switch and it takes practice. So instead of saying don't wet your pants, try keep these pants dry. Another example might be changing don't pee on the floor to get your pee in the potty. In these simple changes, you're setting expectations as well as communicating in a way your child can easily process. So positive language is also short and simple. Once you get into it, you'll find yourself using it in many areas of parenting. So positive language is all about effective communication, which means communicating with your toddler in a way that they can understand, process, and engage with. So it almost goes without saying that this is the basis for learning and progress to be made. The way you teach your child will of course depend on their age and stage of development, as well as their unique learning style. But there are some essential developmental needs that all toddlers have, and these are: first of all, to gain approval and validation, and for you to show pride in them. Secondly, it's to develop mastery of new skills, and potty training involves a lot of new skills. And thirdly, it's to use that mastery to have control over things in their life and to feel competent. This in turn feeds back to your approval and praise. So the sequences is linked as your child gradually develops into an independent grown-up. Understanding basic needs can help you to shape the language you use so that it has more power. It can literally influence their sense of self, sense of competence, and it can secure your child's attachment to you. And it's from this place of trust, love, and listening that you can work in partnership with your child to support them through the major milestone of potty training. So, positive language does several important things. Let's go through them. First of all, it motivates. When you thank your child, for example, for helping you, or you praise them for their efforts and add some details such as, I love how you went and used your potty without my help. That helped me out so much today, and I can see how independent you are growing to be. Saying this, you are showing that you approve your child and that you're proud of them. This positive reinforcement through language is nourishing your child's inner need for approval and recognition. And by adding in the detail to what you're pleased about, you are using positive language to do this. Positive language also supports learning. When you set expectations such as get your poo in the potty, or we goes in the potty, or tell me next time, you are explaining simply what needs to happen. Without the need for your child to process any negatives to get what you mean, you're making it easier for your child to learn. Positive language gives your child choices. For example, you might say, do you want to use the potty or the toilet for your wee? Or, shall I read while you do your wee, or do you want to be alone? You are giving your child choices which lead to the same ending, which is using the potty, but you're giving them the power to feel in control. So using positive language in this way helps your child develop mastery at their own pace and in a way that they feel is on their terms. And this can really help prevent resistance. So positive language can help you when you get stuck with a child who wants more control. For example, instead of saying, can you use the potty please? You might want to try, I know you'll use the potty when you're ready. You might be surprised that when they become ready to use the potty much sooner than they would have if you'd asked them to do it. So there are some little tips for you on the importance of positive language. And I know when you start getting used to talking to your child in these ways, it will become second nature. You can also download my positive language cheat sheet to help remind you of the little phrases that will help you so much.